What is up, YouTubers and Magic players? I just had one of the best Magic experiences ever. I got to play in a draft. It was free. There was food, prizes. It was at a library. What? I'm going to tell you all about it. It was awesome. Let's get into it. So we drove down from Jackson, Wyoming to Big Piney, Wyoming, which is only an hour and 45 minutes away. Because when you don't have something in that small town you're in, you got to drive to another small town, which is not a short trip. But honestly, it's not that bad of a trip when you got views like this the whole way. Makes it way more enjoyable, and it just gives you something fun to look at. Now, a free draft almost seems too good to be true. So as soon as I heard about it, I was like, yes, if they'll have us, let's make the trip. I'm 100% down to go check it out. The fiance saw the advertisement while she was working down in Big Piney, asked him, hey, is it cool if some people from Jackson drive down? They seemed all about it. We said, great, we'll see you then. The fiance rallied the troops. She's good at that. And we made a day of it. So we get down there, and it's all like teenager, high school age level, which is actually really cool because everyone's just there to have fun and get out of the house, be social, get some free cards, get to learn about new cards, play for some prizes. I mean, it was an awesome time. It was like that ideal, just fun Magic scenario. The coordinator, her name's Genevive, just an awesome person all around. They seemed happy, I think, because with us being there, it made sure that we had enough people for the older high schooler type age level people to do an 8-person draft, and then the youngins had their table of 8 people as well. So they had it limited initially to 24. I think they got close to that high teens 20 number, because I would have felt bad if we took some spots from some youngins, but that didn't seem to be the case. Good deal there. Anyway, Genevieve even tweeted out or Instagrammed, social media out, that just one of the prizes was going to be the Mox Amber Mythic Rare card, which is like a $25 card right there as just one of the prizes for this free draft. I can't say it enough. How cool is that? So we get there, it's all set up, pizza's on its way, they got the prize table set up right here, which is pretty sweet. Her significant other shows up, he's an awesome dude. You could tell the kids looked up to him too, which is pretty cool, and he was there to help make sure the kids didn't get too out of control, like kids sometimes do, and to help with questions. I mean, it was everything Magic should be. Fun, learning, just people smiling, having an awesome time, just a lot of like happiness and joy in that room. It was like one of the best Magic experiences I've probably ever had, at least that I can even remember. It was just that cool and fun and just enjoyable of a time. Like when you got a kid who's jumping up out of his table like mid-game, grabbing his opponent's card and being like, hey, what does this card do? And you see him talking to the older kids, like the high schoolers or whoever, and you see the kid help him. Okay, let's read through it. What does this say? Okay, and then meaning, and then you see the kid go like, oh, okay. And watching someone learn something, I mean, that's just like cool to see. Hopefully we can all relate to being there. That light bulb turns on, the connection is made, the strategies start forming in your head. That's just a cool thing to see. Now, if you were wondering how was this paid for or funded, or you want to set something like this up in a small town or just your Magic playing community, let me give you some of those details. Well, it was at the library because the library helped fund it. The library has budgets, typically, for putting on events for certain age groups. So this was a teenager-focused event, which has had strong showings the few times they've done it thus far. Kids enjoy playing it. It gets them social, gets them involved in the community. And I think it's great because now you have kids who are used to staying inside playing games, and now they can go to a community center. They can play with their peers. They can play for prizes. They get free cards. It's like a quadruple win for all parties involved. And because it's hard to find events for teenagers that really do get them out of the house, that are going to be consistently well attended, this is one of those things that libraries are more than happy to throw some of their budgets towards events like this, because that's exactly what the events are supposed to do. Maybe Wyoming just has libraries down. The last couple that I've checked out here have just been amazing. Like if you haven't been to a library in a while, you need to go check it out because they are way more than just dusty old books. Just go check out a library and see how awesome they are. And I'm not trying to be cliche or make some over dramatic statement, but I can remember being 17. I can remember being 12 or 13 and just not being confident about a lot of stuff and just thinking, what am I good at? I want to be good at stuff. What's something I can be good at? And then you see, hey, at the library, they're playing this game. Cool, I like games. Let's play a game. Let's see if I can learn this game, do well at it, achieve something, even if it's just a prize that was on a table that I got to pick before the other person did. I mean, it can be life-changing stuff. This stuff can, I think that's why I had such a good time, is because it gave me a little bit of a flashback window into being that age, just seeing how something simple like a coordinator at a library, having a good idea, following through with it, and then donating some time as well to just help these kids have an awesome time. So it was just really cool to see this tiny group of people have a great time, and it was focused around this awesome game. And it's so simple, and it's like, this is exactly what community centers like this are for. This is perfect. Why have I not heard of this before? You know, like this, I just want to make a video about it because I thought it's such an amazing idea. And I know our group had fun. Even though we were older than everyone, we still had a lot of fun just playing with the high schoolers. We would just swap Magic stories and look at each other's decks and just kind of talk about strategy, and all the people playing were super cool. I can't say it enough. It was just an awesome time. I hope we can go back. But again, don't want to take any spots away from the youngins. For me, what's next is I'm going to try and talk to our library, see if we can partner with the toy store or do something just to help the funding if it's not there for our library. I would just encourage you all to do the same if that at all interests you. I would say go for it, because I think events like these can be invaluable to some kids, especially in smaller communities where they may not have as many options. Maybe this gave you some good ideas to run with. Whatever it is, just best of luck to you. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope life's treating you well. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.